And who could blame him really? Like, side to side. Alright, enough of that. So check out the bot lane. Noob cast a mistake, boys. I haven't had the last hits up. Apologies. So game of Tilt actually dominating. Go down to the venomous scale. No warlock, no party for ready. This ward proving enough vision. They'll be safe. Pudge, however, TP's to bot lane. I was looking at chat there because the game is hard. Does it count if I catch like the last right click? Yeah, does that count as capturing the kill? Yeah, I don't think it does, but I'm gonna say this. Alright, so it's an otherwise pretty even trade down bot lane. See, Bird Eater looks again to make the play. Is there ever any doubt with this guy? Ever any doubt? Rocket, I don't think that's going to be enough on its own. But Farnsworth doesn't have a great deal right now. Mango's available. Bird Eater going to make the play? No! No, he's not going to eat the mango at all. That's really unfortunate. But the rotations are there for Box. Oh, career scouting, pretty cheeky plays. So 2 levels in Crypt Swarm, it might be enough. Yeah. So the TP will get away. Game of Tilt, meanwhile, looking to press into the top lane. It's a while yet before he can get his level 6. The same can be said for Boss here. Speaking of level 6s, I think Farnsworth really would like his. Oh no. Whoops. Can I ping? No, I can't. My instincts, I want to make a ping on my chat wheel, but I can't. Unfortunate mix up for Bird Eater there. He'll have a bouncy rune to make himself feel better. Check out the bottom lane again. It's still very, very even. You know, the level progression is almost identical to these 2 heroes. Really, the only the main differences is against the Conqueror in the mid lane and for. Oh my god! He actually. Oh my god! He got solo. I wasn't expecting that, boys. I thought it was going to be even for a while yet, but the exorcism dropped for Fierce. Wow, wait. Check out. Nothing happening in the top lane as well. Zoning. So a quill purchase from Fierce. I like this a lot. This is pretty solid. You know, it's Aquila really only purchased for the power spike competitively at this point in the game. DK will TP in, but won't be enough to prevent Radiant getting the last hit. It's a sad dragon though, man. He's right clicking and is doing Jesus Christ, doing literally nothing against the Death Prophet. So another kill for Tomb Boss. Meanwhile in the top lane, I'm making a bad habit of missing kills with this. It's just not cool. Getting game 3 now. I'm getting a bit too caught up in the shit talk. There's only so long that any man has a focus. We might have found mine. Oh, Bird Eater plays onto the gyro. We'll save Farnsworth by the same move there. With no further push. So that really is a sad Farnsworth. Getting, oh, it's a happy Bird Eater there. Well, oh, the torrent is actually there. I was looking for an X, but torrent in time. So pretty strong combo there from Bird Eater and Farnsworth, making the plays happen, but in an unconventional manner. Typically, you'll see the X or torrent into hook, but opposite way around this time. Alright, so I'm gonna bring up the items for you guys. Oh, not bad though. Bring up the items again, just to have a look. Oh, I translate some more Cyrillic. We're just gonna have a bit of a look at these two pretty cute ones. Bot lane. We have a question from Yoda Cab. I don't know who Juanito is telling they're wrong, but whoever it is, you are wrong, and just sit there in your wrongness and think about what you've done. So the question from Yoda Cab is who for whom, and I don't know what he's referencing there. Game is going. I'll bring down the items. Just make another translation. Oops.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Leody Cab asks, and by the way, what kind of nounades are they? Now I have no fucking idea what nounades are, so we're just gonna Google that individual word. I don't think there's any more action going on right now. Dive, defines with, got a boat in response, and where is it going? Oh yes, might get that invis room. Cheeky play with the X marks just to be sure. And he'll be fine. So we look now, top lane, level 2 hook. Well, not in confident range for Bird Air. Check out the top lane. Chrono is available, so just gonna stick with top for a little while. While I try to find out what Naune means. Naune's Russian definition. Alright, Google's giving me nothing. I'm gonna have to go directly to... Oh, hookshot misses. I'm gonna have to go directly to a Russian English Bible. Oh, gyrocopter going down mid lane. There's your chrono, boys. I'm not sure this searching for nanos is actually worth it. Taking a bit too long. We'll just chalked it up to unfortunate. So we have a 6 on Benno, might look to go on that. There is also a 6 on the Lich, and a level 4 on the Earthshaker. No mana unfortunately for Exorcism, and any follow-up spells, so DK is pretty happy right now. Does DP have on the career, however? To the Warlock upheaval. Okay, he's got a Clarity and Voidstone, as well as the Wand, so... Shortly he should have the mana. Gyro actually making an aggressive play here. Diving in top. Bird Eater's been caught out by this Fisher. Warlock does not have ultimate to help him out, so... Unfortunate for timing there for Fox Gaming. Oh my god. Alright. Well, I anticipated the play, but I didn't catch it in action, boys, but you've seen there the Clarity paying dividends.
Middle tower is under attack.
See a level 3 hook come out, is in range, but really any setup available. Oh my god, he's got the Venom instead. Will ult out, the Venom ult comes down too. Oh no, Game of Tilt popped the Mask of Madness, and he's paid for it dearly. I think he probably got like one extra attack or one attack in it from that Mask of Madness, so not worth. I've got Dream absolutely fearless right now, got the Lich armor on. There'll be no deny this time for the Pet Guy. Barnsworth rocks up. He's level 9, so he's recovered all right. Still the lowest of the... Holy shit. He's the second lowest of the cores. Tomb Boss by a distance is actually the lowest. CS anyway. I really should bring up net worth by this stage. So yeah, only 30 at 13 minutes. Not a great game for him. So meanwhile, it's still just this 1v1 in the bot lane. Only Fierce is building an advantage every time he has Exorcism up. Lich so far has been well worthwhile for internal Discord. It's just been this top lane and Pudge giving them some issues. In hindsight, I'm actually surprised that internal Discord didn't simply ban the Pudge. It's 2 deep wards while we're here. 2 deep wards placed. Oh my god. I mean, surely you have to ban the Pudge, right? Surely you just ban the Pudge. He's got the X. Man, he's got to go down. Yeah, it'll be the Tidebringer to finish it off. Meanwhile, Fierce looking to go on Lich. Does have the Shrine available, but Fierce has the Exorcism too, so that's actually a pretty sick play from our Lich player. Not gonna be enough. You see how much... Oh my god, man. You see how strong, just how overwhelmingly strong that Exorcism and Siphon. It's that Siphon, man. In about 5 seconds, he's gonna have all that HP back too. Fierce is making plays, boys. As is Bird Eater. Onto the Venomancer now. TCG should drop. That'll be worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, actually, this is right at the precipice of being worth or not. If they can get this tower, that's 100% worth. But otherwise... it's still 1700 for a double that, so yeah, it's not too bad. Non Shimada, not so bad. Non Shimada, non Shimada. Chrono is available. Hesitating on the use though. What was that? The hook to save Farnsworth actually, so that was... Holy shit, that was actually a Blink Dagger. He's gone skin and bones build, Nikosa. Dude, how do you say this now? Nizkoa. It's very unnatural to say Nizkoa. We're gonna have another hook? People's there. Oh, you betcha, man. This is a joy to behold. No ultimate for another couple of seconds for the Lich, so gank will go unpunished. They had the ward on this side, man. They had the ward on this side, but just that one moment that he walked out to the wrong side of mid lane. Bird Eater pounces, man. I'm not actually sure who is more impressive on the Pudge. I've seen in this division two very impressive Pudges. The other one being Rooney of... Oh, alright, I tell you what, Bird Eater gets this hook, he's the best Pudge and did too, and he doesn't. So it's Rooney, boys. It's unquestionably Rooney, best Pudge AU. Yeah. I'm blanking on the name that he plays for, unfortunately. No Echo to follow up, so I don't think supports of Internal have anyone damage to take down this course. Thank you. The Game of Tilt's gonna rush the BKB, so he's gonna want to fight. It's not such a bad play, I think. Oh my god, the Duke in the trees. Bird Eater missed 2 in a row, boys. He's getting the shakes on the hands now. Getting the butterfingers, perhaps. I'm sure 3rd time's a charm though. Keep faith in the Bird Eater. See, all 3 lanes being pushed in right now for Fox Gaming. It's a really nice space for the Warlock in the top lane too. This is right around the time, even a couple of minutes earlier, when if you can, you want to give that Warlock some free space. You know, just even to static lane farm as much as to push it. Silence onto the DK. The Exorcism drop just in time. He does get a staff. Fierce is very, very isolated now. Does have the 4 staff and Yule's available, so he might be able to make some space. Only 1 Spirit Siphon left, and it looks like he is going to hold out for 1 kill. Chrono comes in from Game of Tilt. Look at that Farnsworth snipering on top of it too. Really nice timing on the torrent too to finish it off. And unfortunately, go. There he is. There's a haste it looks like. Bird Eater not able to get the 4th kill. So will be a tower as well as a really dominant team fight, all without the Warlock for Fox Gaming. Very promising, very promising start coming into mid game for them. This is as a team, it looks like the way they want to play is really ascend at this point in the game, take over the map, you know, after dominating their lanes. So you know, it looks like they're going to be able to continue to push into that. Might see some downtime for them. No ults for another minute or so. Might hopefully give me time. We'll look at the Bird Eater for the moment. We'll switch to Vision. So a nice ward up into this high ground and a nice ward here outside of tower. Meanwhile, we just have 2 river wards for internal Discord. Not a great deal of playmaking, so they only see these 2 in the mid lane right now. The rest are hiding. Farnsworth gonna TP to base actually, looking to build into a Daedalus. No drum this game. Again, we'll go back to Bird Eater while I check out RD. I believe Mikuro 67 is more looking for the match ID. What was that, Bird Eater? What was that, man? Even if that green creep died, I think the dire creep was gonna block the uncharacteristic noobish error from Bird Eater, if I may say so, which I of course may not. I'm sure he's a better player than I am, Bird Eater, in most ways. But hey, I'm a caster. That's what I do, or something like that. So some pretty aggressive movements. Nice ward down. This Veno should be able to scout the Warlock, who's in a very vulnerable position. As it's Dragonite, hooked in from Bird Eater. Chrono onto 2, but not a great deal of follow-up. No BKB available just yet. Oh my god, Fierce just smashing down the damage. Speaking of damage, the Echo Slam comes out from this co-op. Will take down our Death Prophet. Somewhere in the background, Bird Eater has died on the Pudge, and oh my god, fun. Game of Tilt, fighting for his life in intensive care. Does complete the BKB now, won't have to use it. So jeez. So some pretty clutch plays there. I was a little bit caught off guard by the chrono and run strat by Game of Tilt. There was a lot happening in that fight. I think he was scared of the Lich Ult or the follow-up. Yeah, fight broke out simultaneously. Both teams losing one hero to being out of position. I do like the way that Fox Gaming have set up their wards here. This sentry, unfortunately, not going to clip on to the high ground ward here. I haven't seen this sentry D-ward position really at all. It's most of the time when people put wards down onto this high ground, it'll be either on this bit or this assistant camera will stop assisting it from. We can look into the top lane perhaps. See Bird Eater going down to the Veno, who's making a pretty strong comeback. Has the money for a Dragon Lance as well as the Hood and the 4-star, so pretty tanky. Not doing too bad, and it is well, the ward will be revealed if not de-warded from internal. I have to think about it every time I say it, by internal Discord. I see Farnsworth waiting in the shadows. Scan is out. Oh, the boat and Torrent has landed. I don't know if we critted or not, but that is a dead gyro now. No Warlock ult to combo with. Will be Fierce from the backline, silencing. Lich Ult on a Fierce now. Game of Tilt does have Chrono. Go onto our Lich. Earthshaker will actually get the blink away. Which surely, whoa, bit of a save. They're a Dragon Knight 2 amongst it. You're gonna drop Chrono for this Game of Tilt? Very clear choice and decides against it. Not worth my time, Lich. It's probably a fair call actually. Not having Chrono is more of a detriment than having a dead Lich right now.
Dire's middle
So
tower is under attack.
there's actually no ults dropped from Fox Gaming for that. They'll secure this tower without great
Dire's middle tower has
a great
fallen.
investment. I see Bird Eater on the hunt again. Looking to go onto the Dragon Knight. This ward has expired, but the game sense, Spidey sense is tingling for Banditos, who actually has a Blink Dagger. Yeah, I think that's a pretty positive purchase for him. Yeah, looking to get a nice single target initiation,
Is under attack.
whether that'll be onto any of these heroes for Fox Gaming. And it'll be, oh, interesting. Alright, this is a cool play from Fox. They're going to go straight back in with the smoke. All ults available. And a full Daedalus and regen for Farnsworth. So, be relying on the hook. You betcha they make it on a birdie. Oh, big Echo Slam. Wall Cult used as well. Everything getting dropped. No BKBs available. Oh, everything but the Exorcism. Is Fierce going to survive? No. Not able to get off any of the spells besides Exorcism. It's, what a huge Echo Slam from the Earthshaker. I think the Dragon Knight follow up as well. Chasing there, it's got stuck in the trees. I don't know who the Dragon Knight's done. It's pretty tricky to tell what's going on when you've got 10 heroes all casting spells. All that is except for our Void. But didn't see the opportunity for a BKB Chrono. Maybe was caught on in the midst of that Echo Slam. Didn't want to Chrono his own team. So huge fight for internal Discord. You know, could have been not so bad if the Exorcism and Wall Occult weren't dropped, but it's pretty punishing. Yeah, maybe a little bit of a comeback will bring up their net worth actually. So it was getting pretty strong for Fox Gaming. It crept up without me really noticing up to a 10k lead at 20, which is pretty solid lead. And we're sitting around a 5k. So honestly, based on the way the teams were playing and my gut feeling, I didn't think ID were too far behind.
You're a trusty mate.
Did he miss the? Oh, Bird Eater, this one isn't your game, fam. Oh, Fox got a very isolated Fierce down here. No TP available. Let's have a 4 stuff. I don't think they're going to look to defend this. Oh, he's caught out by the Gyrocopter. And caught out by the rest of ID, so... Man, he's a tanky son of a bitch. Jeez. 5 heroes just wailing on him, and he's just sitting there taking it. Good 10 seconds. Can take a dicking. Fierce on the DP, can't take it back.
Thanks to you.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, so
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I don't
attack.
think that's too judgmental. They weren't really going to fight with the DP. Or actually, you know what? I take that back. They have the DP right about now. If our DP was still alive, I think this would be a free tower. This would not be a free tower for ID, but a little bit more momentum going that way. And it will be the TP in from Banditos. It's a Bird Eater now. No stun. No stun on the Veno as well. So our Earthshaker looks to hunt the Void now. Oh, misses the Blind Fisher. Unfortunate plays. And we'll let Void go. The Void will get away. So Fox now themselves for the first time really on the back foot while playing their usual strat here. It's going to be a big AB for the Dragon Knight 2 in pretty short order. See a Hurricane Pike on the menu for
Yes.
God Dream, dreamy as he is. I tell you what, both teams really. It's all about the wombo combo for both teams. You know, this is the kind of game where even if it was a 20k lead, 5 or 10 minutes from now, it could go either way. You know, just based on one fight. You know, we might have buybacks and roach timings all around, but right now, we're going to have Fox force the issue. They'll try to sneak a Roche, actually scouted out by the scan. So there was this ward in position, but Bird Eater, I don't think Farnsworth is triggering, I think Bird Eater is triggering the scan. As Roche is dropping really quick, but ID are not making any moves. This will go down without a contest. So that is a really positive play from Fox. We've seen for the second time this series that same play, that same cheeky smoke into Roche, has paid off very handsomely for, I don't want to say the losing team, but the team without the momentum. 4 stuff away, will escape the rip. Will escape the torrent boat combo. So unfortunate for unfortunate for Farnsworth. BKB has been completed by the DK now, and that is a pretty big item for him moving on. They've got 3 spells that actually do go through BKB, but there's a lot of magic damage in Fox gaming. You know, Conker is still 29 minutes in the game, pretty heavily dependent on magic damage. For his burst, you know, Void also dependent on magic damage between Maelstrom and their time lock. Pudge, pretty magic damagey. Fierce is a bit of a split between Siphon and their Crypt Swarm. Siphon, I think, is probably the biggest application for this BKB purchase. You know, just looking at the Dragon Knight in isolation. Not too. It's interesting that the Gyrocopter has delayed his BKB at all. I think that's a testament to him feeling like he's just fine at the back of the fight. There's not a lot of gap close beyond the Pudge, so if he plays around that, he feels he might be fine. I'll tell you what, it's very difficult actually for Fox to get through ID right now. They've got the BKB Dragon Knight, they've got the Ice Armor of Lich, they've got the Venomancer Earthshaker for teamfight and control. Venomancer very annoying with the Plague Wards. You know, Venom Scale slowing down the fight. It's going to be building to a Shivers too, but I tell you what, right now, Fox are just going to force the issue here. They've got the Aegis onto Fierce. Not the best of all Aegis carriers. He's a DP, but she's still a pretty strong hero. See, what can Bird Eater do here? Hook number 1 won't hit. 2 catapults for Fox. And they're looking to jump down this tower. Dragon Eye's actually just TP'd. So is Farnsworth, so should Fox definitely don't want to take this engagement now. They look to back off. Exorcism ended, so look to see them probably not take any fights for a minute and a half or so. See, ID look to exploit that specifically. Immediate smoke play. So Earthshaker, Arcane Boots, 4-staff now, as well as a 4-staff on the Lich. Pretty mobile. See, Bird Eater might break this smoke actually. Will he punish for it? I don't know. No, 4-staff away actually. Caught by surprise, I think, from those trees. So very fortunate timing for Bird Eater. I'm not sure who ID were actually going to pick with that smoke. They might have wrapped around the top. They'll look for the meantime to take this mid tower. Farnsworth. Oh, there's actually a sentry ward down here. He was scouted by that. No initiation following. Speaking of initiation, right onto the wall now. BKB actually popped preemptively from the Dragon. Won't be enough nuke to take down the Warlock. Holy shit, the Void combo, look at that. There's the Wombo, boys, there's the Wombo. BKB Void doing the job now. No Exorcism for 26, but when you get that kind of initiation, you don't need it. What a turnaround. What a turnaround from Fox Gaming. Good to clean up now. Bit of stun lock onto Banditos. The attack speed coming into play from the Hyperstone. So really well played to Fox Gaming there. Bit of a comeback on comeback. This is now now a big lead for them. They still have Aegis in tow, so it'll be immediately down mid, straight down the lane. BKB actually purchased for Farnsworth, so even more teamfight control then, being able to get off his spells uninterrupted. And they'll force down this this mid lane. So 2 buybacks on the Lich and the Venom, but I don't think they can hold alone. Okay, I think they're pretty dependent on this DK, but unfortunately there's no ults for anybody but the Gyro on IV. Ooh, Aegis is actually gone. I'm not sure whether that was triggered or just timed out, but the Aegis is gone. Fox will look to back up. BKB back off cooldown. Game of Tilt looking to re-engage. That Lich ult was just completely eaten up by these tanky Radiant heroes. Bird Eater not willing to stick around. DK will respawn, looking to immediately TP in onto Fierce. Stun lock him. That'll be the end of the DP. So all in all, pretty profitable turn of events for Fox Gaming. They've taken the both mid barracks. They've taken the tier 3-2 in exchange for Death Prophet ult. So it'll be 35 seconds for the Warlock ulti and about a minute for the DP. Lanes are actually in a pretty good position if ID want to make another smoke, and it looks like they do. A purchase from the shop by this Earthshaker. DK's actually popped his ult. I don't know whether that was intentional or not this early, but it seems like they're looking to straight up force an issue out to DP. With the physical damage of ID, you'd think they get the tier 2. Definitely would think they get the tier 2. So, tell you what, with Glyph, maybe not. There is a Chrono in play. He's scattered out on the Void by these wards at the Plague Ward. DK being hooked in, Glimmer came away from the Pudge. Warlock ulti is down, but so is the Void. Stun locked from the DK and now the Earthshaker. Oh wow, what a play from Kola. Now the Warlock in trouble, Warlock ult used. It's actually an Axe, so it's pretty intense physical damage coming out from these golems. As, oh, the rat's on boys, Farnsworth in the bot lane. Fierce Exorcism down. They've taken the complete bot racks. Disaster for ID. What looks to be an incredible fight. It turned to a very sad loss for them. Farnsworth, oh my god, the crit. He's taken, he's almost taken down 3. Tidebringer is up, looks to be setting up. Gets the triple on the Lich, in fact. Gyrocopter will barely escape with his life, and the DK now looking to go on a Farnsworth who has no mana to speak of, but does have the BKB. So now with Bird Eater looking to make a play, his combo with Farnsworth there, it's actually the Glimmer Cape from Homing Missile onto Farnsworth. We'll eat it with the, is there a Geminor? No, he's come out of his. So Farnsworth will drop. Pudge not able to do it with the Glimmer Cape hook saves. It looks like he will also go down himself. TP expended, not for 3 seconds. Too much damage. Although I tell you what, that's a pretty worthwhile trade for Fox Gaming. Some pretty intense plays there, boys. Happy to see that. There was Boots of Travel on the DP, but that was all the work of Farnsworth really setting that play up. I didn't notice him creeping in the bot lane by his lonesome. But well worth. This Daedalus Shadowblade has got more than enough physical damage to threaten towers now, if he's left alone to do so. Oh, here we go, boys. Here we go. Rapier queued up for the Gyrocopter. We're going to see some intense gaming. This has all the makings of a final day classic, boys. Who said dead rubber? Oh my god, look at that Warlock. He's huge. Midas Ag's Refresher. It looks like completed at about 40 minutes. Wombo combo is looming large, boys. Gonna be completed. Shivas too. We'll bring up the full list. Those of you at home wanting to check it out. Aeon Disc almost... what actually is in the recipe? It's only 3. So Aeon Disc about 100 gold away. Actually, he's got completed on the DP. He'll be harder to burst. What about Pudge? No items. Oh, excuse me. But he does have the old reliable Lunar Force. What about our Void? Did finish the Mjolnir, but... Now I was about to say it's looking a bit bare bones compared to some of the other heroes, but net worth, he's still right up there. It's only Farnsworth on his old Kunker. Oh, I've been waiting all game really for him to make the plays. We might have another one in the mid lane. Torrent Boat, look at that damage. Lich is gone. So, blink in from the Void. I don't see anything further up. Echo Slam available with the creep wave, they're not going to take it. Looks like that Torrent Boat combo will mean a Roshan for Fox Gaming. Now the previous one they gave to the Death Prophet, but I imagine... Oh my god, they got a Gyro! Farnsworth, you legend! Can I go back in time? Oh, I don't have the setting in front. It's unfortunate. Oh. There's got to be another one. Bird Eater with the combo. I don't think he's got the raw damage. Does have the Force Staff to chase. Will do so. Does get the kill. Veno TPing in. Farnsworth on the backside. Not enough physical damage to take down this BKB. But now the TP in from Fierce is actually a gem on the ground as well. Homing missile will stun the Pudge up. Torrent onto the Gyro. There's Bird Eater with a hook shot. Farnsworth with the X now. Gyro and Pudge going down. And it looks like this will be GG lights out for RD. Fox Gaming and Farnsworth, the man, the legend. This is the Kunker that I wanted, boys. Looking all game for this one. And he's made the plays. Bot racks and the pickoffs to boot.